Babes, how the hell are we doing? Chapter, I don't even know at this point. 1,100 plus. What are we even on? 1,141? 42. The things I find scary. The chapter story seems like it's going to end with Yamato. I wish I could say I was more into it, but I'm not. But just a healthy reminder that Kaido and, I guess, Big Mom are still alive. But more importantly, Kaido is still alive. We get into it and we know that the God Knights are after the children. I think we kind of theorized maybe as to why they're after the children. I thought it was kind of maybe they're trying to carry on the race of giants, but that might be a little thing that we learn more and more about as time goes on. I don't think we know for sure yet either way. But we see all these giant teachers, and I think the Giants have a fantastic showing here. I think they're already, but gonna be even more power scaled at this point. The principal, who's a retired like old man giant, which probably means he's what, like 250, something like that, a little bit older. And then Saul's making some plays here, but we see them kind of getting into action with that snake. Seems like it's a little bit of a distraction, but they were able to protect some of the children. The PE teacher got worked, and I have to think that a lot of these people that are peaceful still are really strong. Not only just because they're giants, but it seems like they have good hockey control and everything. The Giants might even just have like a knack for it in general. But this is all happening, you know, the scene's kind of playing out. Children are sleeping. We believe that's the Kilin or the Kirin ability. Looks like there's two personalities there, which we'll get into. And then the arrows are like wherever it goes, the people go. I thought it's where she went, but it could be where just the people go. But I don't think that arrow is not her. So she's clearly directing them towards the boats. And then it looks like more kids are passing out, but his power is really strong. I don't know how it's targeted, the Kirin, but it's going to be interesting. And now the most interesting part of the chapter, something I'll be talking about next week, because this character is awesome, is fantastic. He's, I mean, in recent memory, the most exciting character that I can think about in like 2 or 3 arcs. I mean, he's up there with Kaido, which is kind of what the video is going to be on why I think that this dude's stronger than Kaido, but we'll talk about that. Like I said, it is a hammer, so he is not only Loki, but he is Thor as well. His hammer is able to, Fenrir, is that the name of it? Is able to strike lightning, which makes fire, and that attack was so huge, it's kind of tough to say. And not only that, he was nerfed heavily nerfed. Not only did he just get the shit beaten out of him, he still has a shackle on. But he got the shit beaten out of him. They were beating his ass. And once again, if you look at the panel on page, I don't know what page it is, page 11, you'll see how big he is. Harujin doesn't even come up to his balls. That's how big he is. Harujin doesn't even come up to his balls. The dude couldn't even fit in the arena in Dressrosa. Like, he's huge. Huge. Like, ginormous. And I think that's even generous. Harujin might only be up to his knees. Like, there's something weird here. I'm like, how are you that big? How are you that big? I think this is just speculation at this point. I don't think we know 100% how tall he is yet, but he's ginormous. And this attack, because we've seen a lot of islands, this is the biggest island by far. Okay, it's the giant island, we all know that, but it's the biggest island by far. And this one attack that looked like, I mean, this is him off his ass after who knows how many decades, who knows how many years. This is him just getting up, throwing that thing out. And he throws it, and it makes a hell of a dent in the island. A hell of a dent. And this is just him off the couch. He hasn't even stretched yet. He just stood up. He still has a shackle on. It doesn't matter. He's causing damage. Now, this next part's interesting because it's going to play into what's going on. We do have a break week, sadly, but the kids all talk about their fears, and then all of a sudden their fears are materialized. They're materialized into the beasts that we see at the end of the chapter. And it's legit their drawings, which I have to believe is the guy who showed up almost butt naked in his drawers. That old man, I think that he has the power of like fears or something like that. That's what I believe. I think that we haven't even seen everything that Loki's capable of, and I think that he's going to play a part here. But these guys are definitely really strong. There seems to be two different personalities with the Kieran. There's like the sleepy one, and then there's like the awake one, and usually they're kind of like morphed. But I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on with him. He's definitely an interesting character and a fantastic design. The other guy's just chilling in his chair, which I love. I love a guy who's just like fucking up there in the chair being like, I'm not worried about a damn thing, because he's not. And he's got his fears running around. And then Gunko's still there, but Shamrock might have actually left. He said he wanted to make a game out of it, but the Kieran said, hey, dude, they want you back at HQ. So I'm not 100% sure where he is, but exciting stuff, interesting development. We are on a break week. I'll be releasing a video next week just because it's been something I was thinking about, and I think that every chapter that I see, more and more I start to believe it. But that's all I got. I guess that was rather quick. I didn't have much to say. I redid these shelves, cleaned it up. Spring cleaning, you know. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Spring is almost sprung, and Loki is also almost sprung. So you guys, peace out. Take care. Bye.